This is Raphael's Madonna of the Goldfinch, Madonna del Cardellino. It literally translates to Madonna of the Goldfinch. The goldfinch being this little creature right here. So we're looking at an altarpiece in which the Madonna, the Virgin Mary, her son, baby Jesus, and the young John the Baptist are in this beautiful meadow. She reads a book as the two young boys hold and delicately pet onto this golden finch. This painting has a lot of symbolism that it's supposed to be carrying through, and that we would be aware of as we would stand in front of this altar in contemplation and prayer. First, the golden finch, let me get a closer view of it. The golden finch is often used as a symbol for the crucifixion of Christ, because as one of the story goes, it flew down, a golden finch flew down over the head of Christ while he was on the crucifixion and took a thorn from his crown, and when it did, blood splashed on the feathers of the golden finch. And so that's the red that you see there. So the fact that the young boys are very delicately playing with this symbol of the crucifixion is meant to make a foreshadowing or to connect the beginning of Jesus's life with his eventual end as a sacrifice for humanity. Additionally, the Virgin Mary is holding a book, and it's open, and while this image is not very sharp, you can't read it very well, what it says in the book is, in Latin, it says, sedes es sapiense, which translates to the throne of wisdom. Throne, as in a place where you sit. And the Virgin Mary is often used as a symbol of the throne because Jesus sits in her lap. So here we see her literally the lap and as a throne for her little baby. And then in the book, it connects that, the throne of wisdom, the motherly wisdom. And look at this very gentle caress on these two little boys as they sit in this idyllic landscape. Additionally, we see this beautiful exchange between the two young boys. John the Baptist, he's very open and happy. He's got this childlike energy and excitement. Remember, anytime in art you see a mouth open, there's a sound coming out. And so we can almost hear this little toddler squealing in delight. And we see this very gentle affection and look upon Mary's face as she looks down at him. But Jesus, on the other hand, while he is being gentle with the bird, he doesn't stand or behave like a little baby boy. Instead, he stands in contrapposto. Why would Raphael put little baby Jesus in such a structured, formal position? Well, what does contrapposto symbolize? Balance of body, balance of mind. So even as a young child, Jesus is displaying these physical and mental attributes of a grown man with wisdom. Wisdom, throne of wisdom, Mary. Okay. So we're connecting all of these visual cues to enliven or enrich this scene. What about the characteristics of the Renaissance? What do we see here? Figures in the foreground, clear middle ground, way off in the background. Okay. I heard you. Atmospheric perspective. Yes. There really isn't any linear perspective going on here, right? But what about the composition? Pyramidal composition. So here, the pyramidal composition apex being Mary, and then it flays out to be the corners of John, the toe of Mary and Jesus, her knee, and then her hips in the back. So we create this nice stability, this settling framework of the figures in the foreground. It does call back to other great masterpieces, oh here, just to further emphasize its balanced composition. And there's that pyramidal composition, right? It creates movement between the figures, but also stability. We also see the gestures. Her looking down connects us then to John the Baptist, who then connects us to Jesus and this adorable goldfinch. Raphael's Madonna of the Goldfinch is remarkably similar to Leonardo's Virgin of the Rocks, or Madonna of the Rocks, a painting that he would have been familiar with, because Raphael knows the brilliance of Leonardo as he's growing up and would have, if not seen this artwork in person, would have seen sketches of it or heard of people talking about it. And so here we see the Virgin Mary, John the Baptist, baby Jesus, in this pyramidal composition with the angel. Boom, 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 boom. We're going to make that connection between Leonardo and Raphael, and that's not Raphael saying, oh, I'm better than Leonardo. It's Raphael saying, I'm as good as Leonardo, and this is what a good composition looks like. And I'm so perfect. Aren't I lovely?